Hello everyone. Now I want to explain an analysis of element in the poetry. I took a title of poetry is Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. Can we together this poetry? Still I rise. You might write me down in history with your bitter taste lies. You might throw me in the very dirt, but skill like dust, I'll rise. Does my sadness upset you? Why are you blessed with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken, folded and lowered ace, falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries? That's my power series over you. Trying to take it awful hard, 'cause I love like I've got gold mines, kicking my own backyard. You might shoot me with your words, you might cut me with your ace, you might kill me with your helpfulness, but still like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my tide? I rise out of the heart of history saying, I rise up from a past that wrote in pain. I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping in white, wheeling and swirling, I bear the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise into a daybreak that's wondrously clear. I rise, bringing the gift that my ancestors gave, and the dream and the hope one of the slave. I rise. Now I want to explain about this poem. Still I Rise is an inspiring and emotional poem that's based around Angelou's experience as a black woman in America. It encourages readers to love themselves fully and persevere in the face of every hardship. Next, structures and form of Still I Rise. Still I Rise is a 9-stanza poem that's paired into uneven sets of lines. The first 7 stanza contain 4 lines, known as questions. Stanza 8 has 6 lines and the 9th has 9. The first 7 stanzas follow a rhyme scheme of A B C B, the 8th A B A B C C, and the 9th A B A B C C B B B. Tone and mood. Reading Still I Rise, Angelou takes a strong and determined tone throughout her writing, by addressing hurts and all marginalized community strengths, past and futures head-on. She is able to create a very similar mood. Readers should walk away from Still Rise feeling inspired, joyful, and reinvigorated with courage and strength. Next, themes in Still I Rise. The major themes of this work are self-empowerment, perseverance, and injustice. Throughout all the text, the speaker, who is commonly considered to be Angelou herself, addresses her own oppression. The words used refers to represent the varieties of injustice that people of color, women, and all marginalized communities have dealt with as long as history has been recorded. She throws a prior self-derogatory way of thinking to the side and addresses herself lovingly and proudly. The poet seeks to empower herself as well as all those who have taught their abilities, strengths, beauty, intelligence, or worth. Setting. The setting is not mentioned, but one could assume that it is America in the 1970s after the end of segregation based on Angelou's life. The next characters. The speakers of this book is a confident, empowered, and resilient woman who used to succumb to oppression. Next, climax. The poem grows in power and builds toward a climax that ends at the eighth stanza. Before this stanza, the speaker interrogates the oppressor and describes her people's suffering. In stanza 8, the speaker has finished asking questions in anger and is instead proclaiming her intention to rise above the pain of the past. She repeats this intention with the different areas. Next, the analysis of some of the literary devices used in this poem has been given below. The first, assonance. Assonance is the repetition of vowel sounds in the same line, such as the sound of A, in which your bitter twist lies. Secondly, imagery. Imagery is used to make readers perceive things involving their five senses. For example, you may write me down in history. You may shoot me with your words, and I will apply caution, leaping and white. Thirdly, rhetorical question. Rhetorical question is a question that is not to receive an answer. It is just posed to make the point clear, such as, does my section upset you? Does my section upset you? And did you want to see it broken? Fourth, consonants. Consonants is the repetition of consonants sound in the same line. For example, the sound of L in welling and swelling I bear in the tongue, and the sound of T in out of the hearts of historian. Fifth, it is used to compare an object or person with something else to make the meaning clear to the readers. There are a lot of stimulus used in this book, such as but skill like dust are raised, just like moons and like suns, and cause I love like I've got gold mine. And the last, anaphora, it refers to the repetition of a word or expression in the first part of some phrases. The poet has repeated the words "you may" in the opening lines of the poem to express her meaning. Thank you. I think this is enough for me. I hope you can understand more this material. Thank you and have a nice day.